What's up? I'm filling out our waiver so we can go skydiving. Not a big deal. How come I'm filling out your waiver? What am I, your dad? I never signed on for that. Why are you nervous, bro? Are you motivated beyond all compare? Are you ready to go? Are you excited? How excited? Out of 10?
10.
That's it?
100.
Ooh, I like that. I see nobody on their phones, which can only mean one thing. Nobody is subscribing right now. Pretty upset. Are you gonna save me if I get sucked up into the air tunnel?
No.
I'm glad we have a father-daughter relationship that no one can comprehend. It's game the hell on. Kiss you to the camera. I love you so much. Holy hell, we want to do that. Sign me up. Here we go.
It's a little dark out, as you can see.
It is dark as hell, and we are all done, all finished skydiving. Babe, did you have a good time? You better have, because it cost me a fortune!
Whatever.
We barely made it alive. Our faces are like scarred with like glass stuff. And anyways, I'm pretty sad. She did way better than me.
He's right.
You know what? I think it's because I'm too heavy and I'm too young. You think Daddy's the most muscular man in the world?
Yeah.
You do?
I mean,
Hey! Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Every time I get jacked up about a UFC event, and mark my words, UFC 228 was motherfucking sick!
very good.
Except the fact that 2 title fights went down to 1 title fight. What the fuck you say? Get all hyped up, like, yeah, I'm so excited, there's 2 title fights this weekend, and they're like, haha.
Wake up, no it's not, motherfucker.
Nico Montana's little bitch, she had to pull out the fight again! Nico Montana, I'm really sick and tired of the fact that you keep pulling out fights, running from Valentina Shevchenko. Your little stupid ass 4-2 record isn't fooling anybody. You suck!
I'm not impressed.
You're just not made out for it. Lawn darts. That's the sport for you. Now you got stripped of the belt, and rightfully fucking so. How many times do you have to reschedule a fight before Dana White says, you know what, we're lucky we created this division in the first place so you could actually have a fight and maybe have a belt by beating Roxanne Modafferi, who nobody really cares about because she actually sucks as a fighter too. First of all, you were like 15 pounds on fight week. That is your problem. I hate this division. I think Dana White really fucked up. This division is not nearly ready. First of all, we have Valentina Shevchenko, that's great. Now, if you want a Joržić, like they're talking about, decides to go up in weight class, then you have 2 fighters. Who else is gonna fight?
I don't know.
Not Nico Montana, not Roxanne Modafferi, not anybody else. The division was just premature, and Dana White should have never created an ultimate fighter around this stupid fucking division. Now, after he had that final fight between Roxanne Modafferi and Nico Montana, he'd be like, you know what, man? This division's like toast. We're gonna wrap it up. It's the first and last fight of this division for like ever and stuff. And I would agree with you. But on to the exciting shit. The first fight we got Jessica Andrade against Carolina Can let me Google it. Hold on. Done. The first fight we're gonna talk about is Jessica Andrade versus Carolina Calcula. The fight started exactly pretty much the way I said it was gonna start. Carolina going out there kind of like trying to feel it out, except she didn't have time to feel it out. We had Jessica Andrade rushing forward right away and throwing those heavy haymakers in such a Chris Cyborg-esque type of way. I hate comparing people to Cyborg because Cyborg is a fucking champ.
Damn right.
In reality, you have to give it to Jessica Andrade. And you know what? I thought Carolina was gonna wear a beating like she obviously did, but I thought she was gonna be able to hold out until the very much last round. Just because I know she got rubbered against her fight against Joanna Jedrzejczyk, and she basically went back and forth for 25 minutes. It just shows that Jessica Andrade is the fucking heaviest hitter in that division, bar none. She took out Carolina cold in the very first round. It is probably one of the most, if not the most devastating knockout in women's MMA history. Carolina folded like a fucking piece of origami. I was a little afraid for a second that Jessica Andrade was gonna tire herself out. She's such a fucking big, compact piece of machinery, and she was just throwing a million miles a minute, and I thought she was gonna like...
I'm not impressed.
And now, we got the other big fight of the night, Mr. Zabit that motherfucking ass Magomed Sharipov against Contender Series winner, but short notice fighter in Brandon Davis. Everybody's used to seeing Magomed Sharipov, especially for the last fight against Kyle Bochniak, throwing these crazy techniques, but you can't really do that if you're in Zabit's position. The reason is he was training for Yar. He had to keep his distance and composure, at least until he figured Brandon Davis out, because he really doesn't know what the fighter is like. There's not a lot of tape on Brandon Davis, and it was such short notice that Zabit didn't really have a full camp to prepare for this motherfucker. Have some understanding, you sons of bitches. But Zabit, bro, you fucking Zabit that ass, didn't you? After starting the second round especially, he started feeling his distance right away, getting more comfortable, throwing that dirty spin kick, didn't really connect. He knew that the way to beat this guy was smother him and take him to the ground. Don't keep this a stand-up fight. Even though he would have beat him in a stand-up fight, Zabit wanted to make this a finish, and he had the nastiest fucking submission, which is ironic because it was that second same submission of the night. That leg lock never happens in the UFC. Brandon had no choice as all his fucking limbs were caught up in some cocoon-like-esque motherfucking hole that Zabit had him in. He had no choice but to tap out. But honestly, all to him, he at least gave the fans a fight they wanted to see. Now, the fight that gets me fucking jacked up is the title fight between Tyrone Woodley, the champ, against challenger, formidable challenger too, in Darren fucking Till. Obviously, I got this fight right, but however, I thought this fight was gonna be way closer than it was. I thought Darren Till was gonna push some kind of pace, land some kind of shot. Tyrone Woodley was just all over him, swarmed him like a bee, and Darren Till is fucking covered in honey. Caught him with a nasty shot that rubbered Darren Till initially, took him to the ground, let him use his wrestling, and eventually got the most beautiful Darce choke. And mind you, for the record, it was Tyrone Woodley's first submission ever inside of the octagon.
Come again?
I would just like to say sincere, fuck you, Dana White. It's not that Tyrone Woodley is the shitty champion like you hoped he would be. As soon as you get a fighter in there that wants to bring the fight, Tyrone Woodley, you guarantee your fucking ass Tyrone Woodley's gonna fight. Not to diss Stephen Thompson, but everybody knows karate guys for most of the time are counter strikers. Look at Lyoto Machida, look at Sage Norcutt. They wait for somebody to come in and pow! Take them right the fuck out. Then when you put someone in the ring, the cage, that wants to try to take Tyrone Woodley's head the fuck off, you can bet that Tyrone Woodley's gonna defend that motherfucking throne, as he perfectly did.
He's through.
All in all, it was a fantastic night of fights. UFC 228 has gone down in the history books, especially for 6th round, because we're 3 for 3. I don't know if you guys are good at math, but that's like 100% shit. He lost the championship fight, which everybody was excited about, but Nico Montano had to go to the hospital. But I'm gonna break it down for you real quick. Nico Montano would have ended up in the hospital anyways.
What did you just say?
It would have just been a slaughter fucking fest. Let's get the fuck out of here. Wipe your fucking tears, because we're gonna see you on Wednesday and Friday. Oh, I guess I forgot to tell you that, yeah, that means this is the end of the fucking vlog. It's a beautiful day. We don't have too many of these motherfucking days left because just moments ago, it was fucking pouring rain. Flu season. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for rolling with me. I hope you liked this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe and wait for it. Hit that motherfucking notification bell. Right the fuck now! We are gonna see you next week. Peace the hell out. Close up.